Hello and welcome back to For You. This is Reese.
And this is Laura.
And it is still Dragon Boat Festival time. We've been practicing our paddling skills and we've been filling up on 粽子.
Yum.
So good. It's day 2 of our article about Dragon Boat Festival. What did we talk about yesterday, Laura?
We talked about lots and lots of things. We talked about some things we would do, but mostly we focused on what is 粽子, because to Kenny, it's all very new to him. He's not from Taiwan. Yeah, but Alice is, and so is another girl called Tina.
Yeah. Before I came to Asia, China or Taiwan, I had never heard of 粽子 before.
Really?
Yeah, I'd heard of rice dumplings, but I think they weren't exactly 粽子.
Yeah, you probably know dumplings.
Yeah, but I tried them. My favorite kinds are the ones that have like dried fruits and nuts inside.
Oh my gosh.
So delicious. And so yesterday, Kenny was asking if Alice and Tina could maybe teach him how to make 粽子. And I think that's what's going to happen in today's article.
Right.
So let's dive into it.
Reading. Celebrating Dragon Boat Festival. Kenny, Alice, and Tina are in Alice's kitchen.
So how do we make 粽子?
First, we'll fry this sticky rice. Then, we'll add the other ingredients, put everything inside bamboo leaves, and steam the 粽子.
Hold your horses. That's not the best way to make them. The proper method is to combine the uncooked rice and other ingredients first. Then you wrap everything in bamboo leaves and boil the 粽子.
Wait! There's more than one way to prepare 粽子?
I learned how to make northern Taiwanese 粽子.
And I'm from Tainan in southern Taiwan. We make them in a different way.
I'm scared to ask which kind is the best.
Actually, they're both tasty. Southern Taiwanese 粽子 have a lighter flavor and are lower in calories.
And northern ones are chewier and have a stronger flavor too. But I like the dried squid that's sometimes inside southern 粽子.
We make great sauces to dip the 粽子in too.
Why not make some of each kind?
Great idea. Let's get to work.
So today's article begins by introducing the scenario. We have Kenny, Alice, and Tina are in Alice's kitchen. All right, that's the setting.
Right.
And then Kenny says, so how do we make 粽子? And then Alice responds with, first, we'll fry this sticky rice. Then we'll add the other ingredients.
Right.
Put everything inside bamboo leaves and steam the 粽子. Oh, sounds relatively simple. Let's talk about a word here. It's the word ingredient. It's a noun, and ingredients are the things that you use to make something. We almost always use this word to talk about food. Some simple dishes don't have many ingredients, but complicated dishes can be made of dozens of different ingredients. So, for example, if you want to make a cake, you'll need ingredients like flour, butter, sugar, milk, and much more.
Depends on what kind of cake.
Chocolate cake, please.
Yummy. Okay, 所以今天我们看到，有增加一位的人哦，3个人，他在 Alice 的厨房，那他就开始好像大厨一般说，首先我们要怎么样炒这个糯米啦？那糯米的英文就是 sticky rice， 然后我会加其他的材料哦，接着把全部的怎么样这些食材啦都放在竹叶当中，然后再蒸这个粽子哦。好，在烹饪课的时候，我们一定要学到这个字哦，就是 ingredient， 看起来有点长，可是它很常见。如果你可能去超商买像是御饭团啦，或是任何的便当，上面都要写出它的这个成分或者是材料，就是 ingredient 这个字哦。像是如果要做粽子，里面通常有什么 ingredients？ 像是我最喜欢吃的栗子就是 chestnut。 还有花生也很常见，就是 peanut or dried shrimp， 就是虾干或是那种虾米，我不是很喜欢吃。Or maybe you could have dried squid， 就是干鱿鱼。那当然还有一些香菇，要怎么讲？因为它是日文哦，就是 shiitake mushroom，dried shiitake mushroom 就是干的香菇。还有什么呢 ？Marinated pork 超好吃，就是腌猪肉。不过呢，其实这也不是食材，但是在包粽子的时候一定需要这样子的一个东西，就是细绳 string， 这也是非常重要。然后我觉得包也是一个技巧，我觉得对外国人来讲听起来好像很简单，其实它都是蛮难的哦。
So back to the article, and we're hearing from Tina. Tina says, hold your horses. That's not the best way to make them. The proper method is to combine the uncooked rice and other ingredients first. Then you wrap everything in bamboo leaves and boil the zongzi. Okay, so Tina has a better way of doing things. She said it's the proper way. Proper here is an adjective, and proper means the correct or the right way to do something. Proper means the way something should be done or the way something should be. So if your mum tells you that you need to learn proper behavior, that means she wants you to start acting the way you should act, the right way to behave. The adverb form is properly, which means to do something the correct way. So here's an example sentence. The proper way to drink tea in the UK is with a splash of milk.
Wow, nice, yummy. OK, 但是这时候Alice 感觉她好像什么事情她都很了，但是 Tina 这时候突然推翻 Alice 的说法，她说 Hold your horses， 就是休蛋子嘞，蛋子嘞。等一下，她说这可不是最好的方法来做粽子哦，就是她觉得它不是比较正确的方式哦。他说呢，如果要用正确的方法，是要把没有煮过的米以及材料混合在一起，然后呢，你再把所有的东西都包在竹叶当中，接着再水煮粽子。听起来真的是有点不同我们先来看他提到的 uncooked， 它其实就是还没有煮过的、没有熟的这样的意思。所以呢，刚刚有提到 dried 也是指干的这样的意思，刚刚有提到像是 dried shrimp， OK， 就是干的虾米之类的。那 proper 呢，我们刚刚也有提到这个字，就是适当的、正确的，它是一个形容词。像是呢 when I go to Japan, I always make sure I walk in proper shoes or sneakers because I walk a lot. 我都会穿就是比较好的鞋子，就是正确鞋子。I mean, usually you wouldn't want to walk in high heels or something.OK, 再来呢，可能 another example sentence of the word proper. I've had some cookies, but I haven't eaten a proper meal. 我刚刚有吃了饼干，但是还没有好好的吃一顿正餐这样的意思。Oh, and another example. My sister likes everything to be in its proper place. She's a neat freak.
Just like me.
Oh.
Well, one more word to talk about, and it's the word combine. Let's take a look.Combine is a verb, and to combine things means to bring things together so that they become one thing. You can combine two things, or you can combine many things. If you combine eggs, butter, sugar, and flour, you can make cake batter. Combining means more than just linking things together, though.To combine things usually means to put things together in a way that they become a completely new thing, something that you usually can't take apart again. Here's an example sentence. You can combine ketchup and mayonnaise to make a pink sauce called prawn sauce.
A prawn sauce? 我以为是千岛酱Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, maybe it's
ketchup and mayonnaise. I don't know. Well,It's yummy, okay? Combine 是什么呢？就是结合、混合，它是一个动词。像是呢 diets are most effective when combined with exercise.
That's right.
That's really important.
Very important. You can't really be healthy without a good diet.
Exactly.
Okay, and here we have the word wrap as well. Be careful, there is a silent W.
Yes.
W-R-A-P. Wrap is a verb, and to wrap something means to cover something in a soft, flexible material like paper or cloth. We usually wrap things to protect them, but you can also wrap something just to keep the things inside. A burrito is rice, vegetables, and meat wrapped in a tortilla. And my favorite danbing, it's cheese and sweet corn wrapped in a pancake.
好好吃哦。
Delicious. Here's an example sentence. I spent hours wrapping Christmas gifts for my friends and family.
Oh, do I get one?
Sure.
Okay, you don't sound so sure. 你真的很坏耶。我们来看一下 wrap 这个动词，就是通常是用纸啦、布啦，或者当然有其他材料包起来、裹起来的意思。在这里当然指的是什么呢 ？Bamboo leaves 竹叶啦。像是呢，有时候可能像我不是很会包装，我就可能会请店员说 ，Can you please wrap the present in gold paper for me? OK， 我觉得金色的包装纸很厉害哟。或者你可以用什么呢？比方如果今天你的手受伤啦，你可能要用绷带缠绕着包住啊。I wrapped a bandage around my injured wrist. Ouch.
Sounds painful. Well, back to the article, and it's Kenny. And he asks, wait, there's more than one way to prepare 粽子? And then Alice says, I learned how to make northern Taiwanese 粽子.
Yeah.
So that indicates maybe there are different kinds of 粽子.
Yeah, there's a huge debate about that, like which one tastes better, okay? 大家应该都有听到这个新闻，常常说到底是北部粽还是南部粽比较厉害。那像是这个阿兜啊，就是 Reese 或是 Kenny， 他们就不知道，他就感到很压抑，哈，不止一种方法可以包粽子。然后 Alice 就说，因为我学的是台北做的方法，我是北部粽啦。
Okay, so maybe we're going to learn about the difference between northern and southern 粽子. Tina says, and I'm from Tainan, in southern Taiwan. We make them in a different way. And then Kenny says something quite funny. He says, I'm scared to ask which kind is the best. Yeah, I mean, scared is right because some people get very defensive when it comes to where food comes from.
I am going to go for the southern one. It's actually less fat. It's because you boil it instead of like frying it with lots of oil.
Everyone in Taipei hates you now.
I know. 对啊，北部粽的人现在可能会开始那种骂我，但我真的喜欢南部粽。Anyways， 所以 Tina 她是因为她来自台南，所以她做的是南部粽哦。所以这个两种方式，北部粽、南部粽是截然不同的。
Okay, well then Tina says, actually, they're both tasty. Southern Taiwanese 粽子 have a lighter flavor and are lower in calories.
See?
That's what you just said.
I know.
Yeah. So she used this word tasty to describe the 粽子. Tasty is an adjective, and something that is tasty tastes good. It's delicious. It's yummy.
Yay.
It's as easy as that. Here's an example sentence. The sandwich was so tasty that I ordered an extra one.
I want that one. Yeah, it's probably avocado. Yeah, OK. 所以其实两种粽子都非常好吃哦 ，OK。但是南部粽的口味，OK。现在你们就知道为什么我可能比较喜欢吃，因为比较清淡，然后热量比较低。但北部粽也很好吃。I'm just worried that I'll get fat with the northern 粽子。OK，tasty 是什么呢？刚刚 Reese 老师已经补充很多的相似字 ，delicious, yummy。我再补充一个 ，it's out of this world。OK， 人间美味，东西很赞，很好吃哦，很美味，都可以用这些形容词。像是我觉得 pumpkin soup and lasagna, they are my two favorite food in the whole wide world. Super tasty, yummy. OK.
Well, we have another word to talk about. It's the word calorie. Let's take a look. Calorie is a noun, and a calorie is a very specific scientific word. 1 calorie is the energy needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water 1 degrees Celsius. Now, that doesn't sound like a very useful word, but actually, we use this word to talk about how much energy is in the food that we eat. A hamburger might have about 600 calories inside, which is a good way to measure how much food you should eat each day. Scientists say that we should eat about 1,600 to 2,400 calories per day, depending on your body type. When you buy food in the supermarket, the packaging will often tell you how many calories are inside. Here's an example sentence. 1 meal at McDonald's can contain over 1,500 calories, so I try not to eat it too often.
Calorie, 卡路里 That's the Chinese translation.
From the English, I
know,
guess.
这是音译的嘛，其实就是吃了多少热量啦。Like a potato has about 90 calories, and I only eat low-calorie snacks when I'm super hungry at night, like an apple or something like that, or probably like really like a low-fat cereal. Yeah,
I've heard that celery sticks have
yummy.
0 calories.
What?
So
and
that's a good
even
snack.
like egg whites. Like if you have 茶叶蛋, but just eat the egg white and keep the yolk out, which is a waste. That's pretty low in calorie.
Foods that are made of maybe like rice or noodles or wheat,
carbs.
like bread, these things usually have more calories because
But I
they're made
love
of
eating
carbohydrates.
them. I
And
know.
they're the tasty
可是它们是
foods.
好吃的东西啦。那常常我们会说，我想要怎么样减肥 I need to burn off a few calories. That just means you want to lose some weight by exercising,
Exactly.
which is what you often do.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, back to the article, and it's Alice. She's talking now about the northern 粽子. And northern ones are chewier and have a stronger flavor too. But I like the dried squid
Oh, yum.
that's sometimes inside southern 粽子. Ooh. So we have this word chewy,
Chewy.
to describe the 粽子. Chewy is an adjective which means
Cuter.
So cute. If a piece of food is chewy, you need to use your teeth a lot to make it
Love it.
ready to swallow. Chewier is the comparative
Right.
adjective form of chewy. So a gummy bear is chewier than a danbing.
For sure, OK. 然后接着呢 Alice 就开始说啦，这个北部粽呢，为什么它也蛮不错？因为他说它比较 Q 啦 ，chewier， OK， 比较急，然后口味比较重哦。可是他说，我喜欢南部粽，我喜欢它里面会包的怎么样？干的鱿鱼。我们来看一下 chewy 这个形容词，就是怎么样 QQ 的。那其实字面上就指的东西，你可以怎么样一直 chew， 一直嚼，很耐嚼的这样的意思。I love chewy stuff like 甜不辣tapioca balls, 珍珠 right, or bobas, okay, and gummy bears that you just mentioned, 就是 QQ 熊. This is how the definition.
QQ 熊.
Yeah, QQ 熊 for gummy bears. And 猪血糕. I don't know if you...
Are
you okay
chewy?
with it?
I mean, yeah,
it's
I've had
pretty
it before.
chewy.
It's a
You're
bit
okay
chewy.
with that?
Yeah,
你敢吃哦?
we eat that in the UK too.
Oh,
Yeah.
真的假的?
We call it black pudding.
Okay.
黑色的布丁.
Okay, so yeah, that's interesting.
Well, back to the article, and we're with Tina now, and she says, we make great sauces to dip the 粽子in too. So let's have a look at the word dip, D-I-P. It's a verb, and to dip something means to quickly put something inside a liquid and then take it out again. In the UK, we love to dip biscuits and cookies
Yay.
into hot tea.
In
like
Australia
this.
too.
So good. The biscuit soaks up all the tea and
Tim
makes
Tam.
it taste great. Tim Tams are so good. Many people love to dip French fries into ketchup too. Dipping doesn't have to be about food though. If you're running a bath, you might dip your finger in to see how hot the water is. Here's an example sentence. I dipped my toes into the sea and decided not to go swimming as it was too cold.
Yeah, OK, 我们来看一下，听到这个 Alice 说，原来他喜欢南部粽里面的干鱿鱼。这时候呢 ，Tina 就补充说，我跟你讲哦，而且在南部粽呢，我们还会做很棒的什么呢？酱料来沾粽子哦。这里提到的 dip 它是一个动词，就是浸哦，把东西就是沾这样的意思。For example, I love dipping corn chips into avocado salsa dips. Oh my gosh, 我真的肚子好饿哦。And I love avocado dip, 就是那个酪梨的蘸酱。Or you could also dip, for example, the strawberries into melted chocolate.
So romantic.
I know, right?
Delicious.
Lovely.
Well, back to the article, and it's Kenny, and he says, why not make some of each kind? Wow, he's right in the middle. Alice says, great idea. Let's get to work. They're going to make both.
OK, 没错 Kenny 听起来觉得这个南部粽北部粽都好像听起来很棒。他说好啦，那 why not 就是为什么不怎么样呢？这样子通常你在做建议的时候就会提到这样的句型。他说为什么不要两个都做呢？然后接着 Alice 就说太棒了，那我们赶快动工吧。Let's get to work.
That's a great compromise. So everyone's going to be happy because we can try both the northern and the southern style 粽子。I wish I was in the kitchen with them. Well, that's the end of our 2-day article about Dragon Boat Festival and I guess more specifically 粽子. Let's go to our closing question and have a discussion. So, Laura, a question for you. We've talked a bit about this already. Have you tried both kinds of 粽子 and which kind do you prefer?
Of course, I have tried both the northern and the southern ones. Again, I have to go for the southern one. I'm sorry, don't kill me for that, the northern, 粽子 lovers. But it's because, as I said, I don't want to gain weight after Dragon Boat Festival. I do want something that's lighter in taste and also lower in calories. Yeah.
Well,
they're both delicious and tasty, right?
I think I have to agree, although actually, I don't think I've ever tried northern style 粽子. When I lived in China, we would also eat 粽子 during Dragon Boat Festival, and I think China makes ones that are more like the southern style. The rice is very sticky and it's boiled. It doesn't feel too oily.
That's right.
And it's wrapped in the leaf. I guess it's more like the southern style Taiwanese one. So maybe we should go out and get me some of those northern style ones.
You should. I know where to go.
All right, let's go. I do like unhealthy foods sometimes. All right, well, that's the end of our 2-day article. You guys can think about this question too. Which kind of 粽子 do you prefer and why? Well, I'm Reese.
And I'm Laura.
And we'll see you next time. Happy Dragon Boat Festival.
端午节快乐!
Vocabulary Review.
Proper. I didn't bake the cake in the proper way, and it came out badly. Combine. Jonathan combined raw chicken, water, onions, and carrots, and then cooked the soup. Wrap. Stacy wrapped the present in blue paper and gave it to her boyfriend. Tasty. Liz suggested we should add a little salt to this dish to make it tastier. Calorie. If you look at the back of the box, you can see how many calories are in each cookie. Dip. Simon dipped a piece of bread in the sauce and ate it as a snack.
智慧小补帖
Ingredient. Chewy.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net。 www.english4u.net。